Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches or grilled breakfast burritos. Don't forget to snag a gift card for stocking stuffers and bring your family in from out of town. With 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward, Bagels and Joe. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Dana Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Dana Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Dana Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
This is your year to win way more than bragging rights. At Warhorse Casino, your love of the game could earn you serious cash. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with cash prizes all season long, like up to $1,000 weekly, with your chance at $1 million, all while earning tier points and comp points every time you place a sports bet. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
At Riddles Jewelry, we know there are moments in life when you realize this is what it's all about. And you wish you could hold on to that feeling forever. This is why we've made jewelry our passion for 65 years. This holiday season, find the perfect gift with savings up to 50%. Riddles Jewelry, family owned since 1959.
Located in Lincoln at the Gateway Mall.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of tailgating. From legendary burgers to mouth-watering steaks, deli-style franks, and so much more, you'll elevate your next game day get-together with America's original butcher. Now you have the chance to be the ultimate gift giver this holiday season. Visit omahasteaks.com/theticket for 16 free Omaha Steaks smash burgers on your order of $129 or more. Plus 50% off site-wide. That's 16 free smash burgers at omahasteaks.com/theticket. See the website for details. Happy holidays from Omaha Steaks.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend. Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
It's on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, welcome to this tremendous Thursday. Swim,
Good morning.
2 weeks left in the year.
I know, it's crazy to think about that.
Isn't that nuts, man?
Yeah.
And we are a week away from Christmas. A week today is Christmas. And you know what, man? I still got some things I need to get.
You and me both.
Full disclosure, I don't think I've bought anything yet.
You and me both. Now, here's the thing.
I take that back. There's a few things.
Here's how we know if you are ahead of me. Do you know what you're getting, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just need to buy them.
Yeah. One child needed something yesterday. Just hint, my youngest baby girl. So yeah, but it's like I'm not saying every day's Christmas for her, but Daddy.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Daddy.
Oh, I already got your Venmo.
Yeah.
I already got your Venmo. Now
Yeah.
you're good.
So yeah, it's a week from Christmas. Swim, what do you guys do for Christmas, man?
We're just gonna go see family on Saturday. I don't even know if we're doing anything on actual Christmas Day. So just hanging out, and it's family, man. That's,
Family
you know
time.
how it is.
Family time. Are you guys going to be in Dorchester?
Nope. No, well, we will at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It might be bad for me. I do not know which day we're in Dorchester. We're there at some point, and then we'll have the other side of the family all here at one point as well. So
I love it. Folks, we're going to hop right in, kind of give you the show rundown for today. Swim will be with you from 10:30 to 11. I got to take care of some biz, so I'll head after our 10 o'clock segment. Then we're going to get into at 9:30. We're going to talk about Jeep Wade. He made his first media appearance yesterday on the Nebraska Coaches Show. We got some comments from him, what his mentality is. Of course, we got history at 9:45. And then I'm going to read some things that are identifying the shifts in college football. Also some comments that Nick was probably like, AD, dude, would you stop sending me all of these clips?
no, not at all. Not at all. I felt bad because I didn't reply to every single one of them.
It's okay because I was sending them off like rapid fire. But he said some things that were systemic in collegiate football right now, just sports in general. Also, the one I sent you from UTSA, I think the coach, UTSA had some remarks there, how he's just trying to field a team right now with everything that's going on with the NIL, the portal, etc. And then get some more of your ideas on the fixes. Nick will walk you through that at 10:30 as well. But first of all, folks, there's a restaurant on Havelock Avenue. And it's called Soulful Coxina. And if you have not had the experience, I ain't talking about, eat. No, it's an experience when you eat at Soulful Coxina. As you know, a couple weeks ago during Thanksgiving, I told you that Chef Chubb, was going to be putting together 2 smoked turkeys. And folks, we smoked the smoked turkeys. We tore those things apart. Chubb, good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
Chubb, first of all, man, tell us what brought you to Nebraska and where you're from.
Well, so here's the story. I was born in Indiana. Some point when I was a small child, before I can even remember, parents moved us to California.
Mm-hmm. What part?
Los Angeles County.
LA.
So we was Azusa, Covina area. I don't know if you know about that, but Los Angeles County.
Absolutely.
So I grew up there, moved back to Indiana when I was about 11 or 12, then back to California when I was 14 until 2014. I came, moved out here. My daughter went to school out here to the university, and I wanted to start a barbecue and soul food restaurant. So came out here, man, and took a little while before I did it. But when I jumped in, I went full force.
So let me ask you this, and Nick, feel free to chub. Yeah. I was going to say chub in. Chubb. Chime in.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Feel free to chub in. Chubb, when did you pick up this cooking thing? Because brother, you don't just cook. You don't just dabble. When you put something out there, brother, it's a masterpiece. When did that love for cooking start?
Man,
culinary skills.
I ain't even gonna cap. When I first hit the sheets before the doctor spanked me, I said, I'm gonna spank your taste buds. Let me get a pork chop and a skillet. But I just been cooking ever since I can remember. It's just I believe that God gives everybody on this planet.
That's right.
I don't care who you are, what you are. He gives everybody a God-given talent.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "This boy's gonna cook." That's what I do.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
You get to Nebraska. Did you start with a food truck, cooking for friends, catering?
Actually, I started catering.
Mortar?
Actually, I started catering. The first big thing I did was my daughter Ariel was going to go on a mission trip to Africa with Lawrence Chatters, I believe.
Yeah,
and,
LC, Dr. Chatters, absolutely.
I believe it was Lawrence, and it was a couple of other people. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I believe it was Lawrence Chatters. And they're going to go pass out like Bibles and stuff like that. And she was raising money. So we did a big function at the church. That was like the big function. And I think I barbecued on it was a little barbecue grill that was maybe, I don't know, 25 inches by maybe 17. And I cooked for about 300 people on that thing. I mean, I was cooking all day. But that was the first one. Then I did a wedding. One of Ariel's friends got married. She hired us for 400 people. And then I was doing little caterings now and then, like people from the wineries would ask me to do stuff. I do stuff like that. And then about 6 years ago, right around the time when COVID was hitting, my wife was like, you know what, we came out here for a purpose, and now we're going to do it or whatever. And she started sending me all these pictures of these trucks, and we did it, and it's been on and cracking from there.
Chubb, I mean, as you've kind of really progressed over these last couple of years and going through COVID, right? Like that's such a big conversation for a lot of small businesses. Walk us through what you learned about yourself and your small team around you through that adversity that now has allowed you to be successful here in 2025.
Well, so I had a job. I was working full-time at Bryant. I was in charge of the warehouse there, and always said I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And when the wife started talking about the food truck and all that, I started putting together the logo, got all that together. And then I told her one day told my wife, I woke up on a Thursday night about 3 a.m. I was like, I'm quitting tomorrow. And she's like, what do you mean you quitting tomorrow? And I was like, I either got to go full force or not at all. And she said, okay. So I went in there and put in 2 weeks, my 2-week notice or whatever. They all wished me luck. And so it started off with just me and my wife, and my daughter Bobby was in the food truck, and then Ariel was behind the scenes doing all the Facebook
marketing,
all that stuff. And we had a grand opening. All my kids were involved. Some of the kids were doing face painting, but it's a family venture, man. And I'm doing this for them. I got 13 grandkids. Well, the 13th's coming.
Oh wow!
So I'm hoping one of them. Thank you. I'm hoping one of them will say, you know what, I want to take over Grandpa's spot and just take it to the next moon, man. But what I've learned was if you got something, have faith and just go in faith, man, and do it.
Hunter here texted, he goes, I used to work with him at Bryant. Guy named Hunter, that's what his text name is.
Hunter, yeah. I just mentioned Bryant. Hunter. I might know him. I don't know, man. I'm bad with names. But what's up, Hunter?
For us, you cook the 2 smoked turkeys, which, like I told you, I sent you that video where everybody at the dinner table was like, man, this is insane. Picked them up the night before. Had a few pieces myself on Wednesday night.
Sure you did.
and everybody in the family, because we were about 28 deep, 29 deep at my house. And we tore those birds apart, man. On what is your dish what is your go-to dish? The one that you love, of all the things you have on your menu. We're going to pull up your menu here in a second. What is your favorite food to prepare?
Oh my goodness, man! I could ask this question, and it's a lot, man. I love to prepare it all, but the one thing I really like is my potato salad, because I make that from scratch. And I know you got a lot of people say they make it from scratch, but you go in there and get it. You see the pimentos in it, so they don't make it from scratch; they doctor it up. And I make mine from scratch. We boil the potatoes, chop them up.
Oh man.
That, and I would say our catfish. So if anybody comes in, get our catfish and pair it up with the potato salad and collard greens. And man, you mouth will make your tongue slap your brains out.
I had that. Was it 2 weeks ago I ordered?
I think you sent me
a picture
or something like that.
Sent you some picture. I had I did a few things. I had the catfish, I had the ribs, I had the potato salad, and I had the collard greens, man. In there wasn't much left. My buddy Troy Bothy, he ordered your barbecue. It was your barbecue Sunday, I think he got, and destroyed that and tore that up. But I'm looking at your specials. So your barbecue sauces. Tell us about your sauces, though.
So we have our barbecue sauces. We got a spicy, which it's got a kick to it. It's not that spicy. I mean, it's not gonna melt your mouth, but it's got a bite to it. We have regular and we have Carolina. Now I will tell you that our base for our regular barbecue sauces starts with grape jelly, and that's all I'm gonna talk about right there.
You said, well, okay, wait a minute. You said barbecue sauce with grape jelly.
Yeah, so it starts with grape jelly. So we put it in the pot, melt it down, and then we put some of that other Chubb stuff in it. I can't speak on it, but it's in there.
That other Chubb stuff. We got Caleb in Lincoln says, love this story. Absolute respect to someone who didn't let fear of failure stop them from following the dream. And Caleb, I'm going to tell you right now, Chubb, the food he has out there is not just regular food. You can tell this man and his family cook it with respect. They cook it with a lot of love. What has been some of the challenges you have faced being a small business owner? Me and you have wrapped a little bit. We're going to wrap some more, of course, off here. We get some time scheduled. What has been some of the challenges that you have faced as a small business? Because, restaurant industry, the survival rate is not very high. You've survived and you continue to thrive through it. You've had some rough spots, obviously, during COVID that Nick mentioned. What are the things that you would tell someone starting out how to withstand the storms that come within with starting a restaurant or any business as far as that goes?
Well, some people want to jump into business just because they see people jumping into business and think, oh, I can make some money. But I would say that if you don't have a passion or love for what you do, don't do it. Because then you're just working. I mean, you're not going to have fun. I enjoy it, man. And honestly, I got to a point where I've almost reached burnout because I work and work and work. And sometimes I go in there, I'm like, man, all I'm doing is working just to work. But I have a passion, man. And then when I see people come in and eat the food, and I study people from the window. So I'm in the kitchen and I'm looking. And some people, for the people who's tuning in the radio, you can't see me, but people watching live, like if they're eating, all of a sudden they start doing this. I got them. And and I see a lot of people doing that. And then they leave and they ring the bell. I think you see the bell. They ring that bell, man. And I was like, I love that. And they come back and they bring other people. But for somebody going into business, man, just do it. Have faith and I mean, I'm faith-based, so I just believe, God's gonna see me through it,
right?
If He took me to it. And
absolutely,
that's how I believe.
Absolutely.
Before we get you out of here, Chubb, I let people know, where can they find you? Catering orders as the holidays are around the corner, right? And then also just events, as if you're dealing with college graduations at the end of the semester here. If you in May are college graduations, go walk us through where they can get some of your guys' incredible food.
So if they want to visit the restaurant, they can come see us at 6105 Havelock Avenue. That's on the corner of 61st and Havelock, right across the street from the Joyo Theater. We do have a food truck also, so you can call the restaurant at 402-730-3563. Visit us on Facebook. We have a TikTok page and Instagram, so you can always reach out. We get a lot of people reaching out through Facebook, and we do parties of all sizes.
New Year's Eve coming up.
Got New Year's Eve coming up, man. So I just want to cook. So if you got something you need done, just let me know and we can get it done.
I'll say this before we let you go. Your business operating hours, days and weeks and times.
Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Closed on Sunday and Monday. Restock, get things ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, you can also online, the apps. What's their main app that they can order from?
They can order through DoorDash. And then they can also order online through the Clover app.
Folks, if you do that, sometimes I know some of you maybe live in Clear South. You're like, man, I don't want to drive all the way to Havelock. You don't have to, because I've been in the store once, but I've ordered from there several times. And like I said, I just know in advance, Tuesdays through Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can use the apps as well if you don't want to go to the restaurant, but I would encourage you to go check out the restaurant. Awesome inside, and the food and the ambiance is absolutely an experience.
I appreciate
Chubb,
y'all, man.
Appreciate you too, man. We're definitely going to have you back on.
We're about to tear up these breakfast burritos.
Tell us about the breakfast burritos.
So I made you guys some breakfast burritos, man. It's chorizo, potato, and egg, and just made those fresh, so they're still hot, man. So watch your fingers.
All right. To tear these apart.
All right.
Folks, we'll be back. Again, we got Chef Chubb from Soulful Coxina. You definitely want to check them out. Look up Soulful Coxina on the social media apps. You can have them on Facebook. They're on TikTok. They're also on IG. or go to their website, soulfulcocina.com. Again, that's soul, S-O-U-L, full, F-U-L-L, Cocina, C-O-C-I-N-A.com. Chef Chubb, appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
All
Folks,
right.
we'll be right back. It's The Drive.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
This is your year to win way more than bragging rights. At Warhorse Casino, your love of the game could earn you serious cash. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with cash prizes all season long, like up to $1,000 weekly, with your chance at $1 million, all while earning tier points and comp points every time you place a sports bet. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
At Riddles Jewelry, we know there are moments in life when you realize this is what it's all about. And you wish you could hold on to that feeling forever. This is why we've made jewelry our passion for 65 years. This holiday season, find the perfect gift with savings up to 50%. Riddles Jewelry, family owned since 1959.
Located in Lincoln at the Gateway Mall.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
The holidays are here, and there's every reason to make Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina part of your plans. Are you heading to a Nebraska basketball game? Stop at Tipsy Tina's before or after for delicious tacos. Meeting friends for drinks for an ugly sweater get-together? Enjoy Tipsy Tina's variety of margaritas. And if you're not sure about what to get for a gift this year, Tipsy Tina's gift cards are always a great idea. Don't forget about the event space at Salt next door to Tipsy Tina's, all of them located in the Haymarket at 8th and Q.
Looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through December at Landmark Implement, choose from a 12-month waiver on model year 2023 through 2025 John Deere 6 through 9 series tractors, sprayers, and combines. Or lock in a 2.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by 6.35% for another 36 months. Visit your local Landmark Implement for more details or check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
From the chant of Husker Power to Allo Fiber powering your home and Husker Nation, Allo is the teammate you can trust. Whether you're streaming at home with Allo Internet, watching on the go with DirecTV through Allo, or checking stats and scores on Allo Mobile, Allo keeps you in the game. Bench the other guys and team up with the official internet, TV, and mobile partner of the Huskers. Go Gig Red. Visit allofiber.com/Husker Radio.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know what, Nick?
What's up?
I'm starving. I'm in the mood. Eat some burritos because I am full. Slide to the kitchen and stuff my face. I'm not leaving one crumb in the place because the beat's so funky like a big fat monkey and it tastes so good like an almond joy. Joy, big and bad. Meat and bone because his name is Chef Chubb. He's a bad boy. Bad boy.
What I've noticed is you have like the template for it that you use.
Yeah, it's still Fat Boys
every time.
rap.
Okay,
If Freehoff listening, he would know.
There you go.
It's still Fat Boys.
You have the template, but then you
just kind of just insert names in there.
Insert names. And
It's kind of like Chat GPT.
You
Prompt raps.
Exactly.
Just prompt the rap.
Exactly. But man, they are delicious.
Oh my good Chef Chubb. I told Nick, if I ate this whole thing, I wouldn't be any good the rest of this morning.
So you're not eating it?
No, I ate a few bites. Nick, if I eat this whole thing right here, bro, I'm going night-night.
I don't know, man.
It's like that time when you said, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go."
We don't need to talk about this.
Okay,
we don't need to talk about
I won't discuss it. Put it this way:
I fell asleep after I ate.
I'm not. See,
what can I say?
I'm not gonna talk about it.
No, you were.
But I stopped. You continued on. What I'm simply saying is, I would go night-night if I ate something this good, this heavy, this thick. Dude, there's potatoes in here. There's chorizo, potatoes, damn,
right?
you name it. We got lamb, potatoes, chicken, turkey. The lady who sung that, Nick, that is actual gospel song. Shirley Caesar. If you Google Shirley Caesar, and she's Shirley Caesar's probably in her 80s now. In fact, I'm sure she's in her 80s. And old Black gospel artist.
Mm-hmm.
And we grew up listening to Shirley Caesar. She's got a song that says "No Charge." And it literally brings me to tears because it sounds like an old country song.
Yeah.
But it's this Black gospel singer. Her name's Shirley Caesar, and the name of the song is called "No Charge," and it will bring you to tears listening to it. And a gist is basically her son asking, saying, "You owe me for all these chores."
Yeah.
And she goes, "The life I gave you, the life I gave birth to you, no charge.
Wow.
The times I healed you, the times I laid up all night with you when you were sick with flu, no charge." She goes on to say that, and she explains, the gospel and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But the song, man, it's a moving song. But she like old Southern gospel. I mean, Shirley Caesar. That's where that comes from. Is Shirley Caesar?
Yeah,
you know how they remix things all?
Of course.
Well, that song was way back in the day from Shirley Caesar, man.
Wow.
So, not even sure she's quite pleased with the remix, to be honest with you.
I got beans.
And she could preach, man. But That comes from Shirley Caesar, someone that also likes food like we like food, and that is our man, Jack Russell. Say, you like that segue there?
I don't know if Jack likes that segue right there.
Jack loves that. Thunder Not Collins said Shirley Caesar's in her 80s. Yeah, say that five times.
Oh, you can't even say the 5 times fast.
I couldn't. Shirley Caesar's in her 80s. 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 That was pretty close.
Well, you said the wrong phrase. He said Shirley is in her 80s.
Shirley.
Yeah, there's not a
Shirley.
chance.
No,
Don't even
I can't
try.
even say it.
I'm gonna look out for you here.
Just like you said, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna.
You know, Norton, I've been watching. I can't even say that one on there because if you knew what I was talking about, the folks that are old school like me, they remember the old Eddie Murphy, the old Norton. I've been watching you, Norton. So I can't say the rest. I'm just leave it right there. Nick, I'll show it to you on the commercial.
No, you
break.
don't need to.
Should show the commercial
It's
break.
best if I just don't know.
Jack Russell has been a Farm Bureau rep since 1999. Can help protect your family, your vehicle, your future, even your family. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100 as Nick is laughing, or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or in Seward. Jack is a great guy. He has been awesome for me and my family and for a lot of other people too. Give him a call today, 402-421-9100. What are you laughing at, man?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
No,
go
tell
ahead.
me.
No, I'm not going to do it. I was trying to stay quiet over here.
I'll get off the rails.
I do. But anyway,
Somebody
let's
must
move
have said
on.
something on YouTube. What is somebody?
No. It was something you said, AD. It was somebody did say, Mr. Blitzkrieg, the guy that drove by yesterday. That's what I'm telling you. He said that your rap was terrible. He said, "Tell AD get off the radio." This is wild. That's what I'm saying, AD.
Well, I wasn't rapping for perfection.
I'm looking out for you. You told me you wanted me to read them.
Well, Mr. Blitzberg, I'll try to get better next time, but I won't do it on the air. I can always resort to the Mendoza.
What do you mean Mendoza?
I can always resort to Mendoza.
Oh no, you mean the Gus Johnson? I thought you meant the
Would you
Mendoza
prefer rapping, or would you prefer to say, "I'm not gonna do it"?
I thought that you meant that you were gonna go to Fernando Mendoza's post game speech that said, "We're flipping champs."
No, I was gonna say I'm not gonna do Gus.
Please do not.
I'm not gonna do Gus. What I am gonna do, folks, we're gonna talk about Jeep Wade. He had his first media appearance on the Nebraska Coaches Show on yesterday. Nick, there are three things to talk about that stand out the most to me before I dive into the meat and bones. Is obviously Jeep Wade is the new Nebraska offensive line coach coming from Georgia Tech. The first things he mentioned, Nick, he goes, identity comes first. Toughness is the standard. All jokes aside, wraps on the rest of that bull crap. Nick, when you've heard me say this, either you're a dog or you're not.
Yeah.
The metrics, in my opinion, sometimes individuals can look at metrics too much. Yeah, you got to have size, of course. But are you a dog? You had time to spend with Brendan Stye yesterday. Yeah. Brendan Stye, dog. Mm-hmm. And you look at Stye, you look at Wiegert, you look at Aaron Graham, who I talked to just yesterday. In fact, AG lives down in Florida. Aaron Graham, former Nebraska center. You look at Rob Zadiska. Those guys were dogs. Yeah. Joel Wilkes, Buddha, they were dogs. Aaron Taylor, dog. Chris Dishman, dog. I can go on and on. Scott Saltzman, dog. Mike Anderson, just dogs. Eric Anderson. Swim. When you're recruiting, they were greedy, and that's the mentality. Either you have that or you don't. You can put size on that big Taj Mahal of a weight room we have over there. You can stack weight on guys. You can't build them a heart that has a dog in it.
I think you're right. I would also be cautious, and this is where people are going to get mad at me on the text line.
Hey, you know what? Stop prefacing it. Stand 10 toes down.
I'm standing.
I don't care if they get mad at you.
I don't care if they get mad either.
Yeah, stand 10 toes down.
I'm acknowledging it.
There you go.
Anyway, somebody said your guys' banter is unmatched. Anyway, so here's what I would say though. Everybody says exactly what you want to hear when they get to a new job. That is the honest truth.
I'm going to look at his body of work.
100%.
Now,
100%.
And Nick, to your point,
but we can't.
And you know what?
We don't have any body of work at Nebraska to go off.
And to your point, Nick, like I always say, lay hands quickly on no man. Yeah. I want to see it on Saturdays.
Oh, sure, for sure.
But I'm just saying, identifying 3 things that stood out.
Yeah.
So he mentions here, toughness is the standard, effort, toughness, fundamentals. He goes, not stars or hype, hardest playing unit on the field. That's what he wants the offensive line to do. Second thing he said that stood out, trust and relationships will drive performance. When they trust their coach, he gives everyone a clean slate. He says he evaluates players with fresh eyes, relationships over labels. He says his mindset is simply this, Swim. Earn a player's trust, and they'll play their tails off for you. You know, and to your point, with Raiola being out, obviously, Dom, our former offensive line coach, those, like you mentioned, this has to be proven on Saturdays because those same guys vehemently said, no, you're not getting rid of Dom when Rule came over. And that's why he was retained. Like I said, and I know things change. Dom knows when he got in the business. Every coach knows that, you know, there's a chance you get released sometime down the road. So, you know, it wasn't like the players did not like Dom whatsoever. Yeah. Those guys enjoyed playing for him, from what I understand, man. So I think that's going to be something Jeep is going to have to deal with as well, because some of these guys, man, are quite honestly, Nick, it's kind of like, okay, well, who's next through the door? You know,
exactly.
Because they've seen so much. Third thing, he talked about development over rankings. He goes, centers are gold. Our good friend Dave Remington, who we're going to have on the air in a few weeks, prior to the Remington Award, will tell you this, because he says right here, he made it clear that natural centers are a major priority because that position is difficult to teach. Nick, we didn't talk a lot about Evans this year because we didn't have to.
Yeah, I think back to, I mean, honestly, I think back to the way that we used to talk extensively about Cam Jurgens when he was having all the snap issues and how dramatically different it's been since then. You even go to the times of Ben Scott, right? Like this, Nebraska, for everything that Nebraska's offensive line has struggled with over the last, I would say 5 years, snapping hasn't been one of them. Snapping has not. There haven't been snap issues, right? Whether it's you go out and get an experienced guy in Ben Scott from Arizona State through the portal, or now you bring in Justin Evans-Jenkins. Don't forget, Justin Evans actually transitioned from a guard to a
great
center.
Point, Swim.
And
great
so
point.
as we look back on the Donovan Raiola tenure, sure, was there a lot of things that could have been better? Absolutely. There always is going to be. But were there also some proven success pieces of it as well? And I think the answer is yes, because you look back at it and there are instances and stories of obviously him making the right judgment on, I suppose, who to play, but then also, position changes. Because we look back at Scott Frost in that tenure, probably the best thing Scott ever did while at Nebraska was the decision to move Cam Jurgens to offensive line. Now Cam Jurgens is a Pro Bowl caliber,
very rich man,
NFL offensive lineman, just signed a $60+ million deal, and don't forget he came in as a tight end.
That's a great, Nick, I'm glad you brought up the point to where Evans moved from guard to center, because like I said, that shows you the intelligence of that young man, also the ability of that young man to do it. Unknown texter 6732 from Oklahoma. Good morning. He goes, it's not much time, but how much of a difference can a new line coach make in 2 weeks prior to the bowl game? And that's a great question. I think if anything else, just more familiarity, getting to know those guys' names, watching a lot of tape. To your point, that's a good question. I mean,
I think with Jeep Wade and with the crossover there, to answer your question, I don't know if there is a lot that can be done in just 2 weeks of time. I think that maybe and Jeep Wade talked about this. Dana Holgerson talked a little bit about this as well. I think maybe I have this clip.
One where his head's on a swivel. Bring that one up if you got it.
It's that one, but then it's the matter of how much can a new offensive line coach actually matter. Let's see.
This close to a game.
This close to the game.
About halfway through the interview, give or take, I think.
It's not the one that we played yesterday.
No.
I'll go ahead and play the one that we played yesterday. That's fine. Just talking about Jeep Wade settling in as I continue to look for this.
I don't really care what their schemes are and all that. I mean, we have schemes and we'll get together and do what coaches do every year in January, kind of look at, where we're at and what our offense is and what he can bring to the table to make it better, and so, looking forward to that. We're not at that point right now. I mean, his head's spinning. I know what he's like. I know what he's going through right now, because I went through it, 13 months ago or whatever it was. And so I sympathize with that, and I try to help him and try not to overload him and try not to, have too many conversations when he's just trying to learn what we're doing right now and learn what the players are and learn who they are, and so it's hard to jump in there. He's like, well, he got here on Sunday. I met with him Sunday night. And he goes, so we're practicing tomorrow. I go, yeah, just come in and just do your thing, man. So you can't overload him with too many schematic questions and where we think we should go with this. We got to get a game plan together and, go coach hard and go try to put our guys in position to be successful against a really good Utah team, but at the end of the day, what I experienced and what he's experienced right now, this month will be good for him for 2026.
Let's do this one. Why Jeep Wade fits into Nebraska. Here's what Dana Holgorsen had to say on the offensive line coach.
Just familiarity with, I didn't know him, and so, I looked at his body of work at Georgia Tech, which was impressive. But now Coach Rule has a history with him. Sat has a history with him. And so he was comfortable coming in. I've competed against him back, when he was at Marshall. And I just think he's a really good teacher, and his body of work from Georgia Tech was impressive to me, and then having Coach Rule and Sat sign off on him as a teacher, as an individual, as a human, as far as the fit, I trust what those guys say as far as what the fit's going to be. And I think it's been, we've had a great week and a half, and I think we're going to work together very good.
So there you go. There's Dana Holgorsen on Jeep Wade. I wasn't able to find the specific quote that I was looking for, but I just think that when you look at Jeep Wade in Nebraska, sometimes a fresh face can be good for you. We talk about so many times how quick organizations and universities AD are to overturn and turn things over and to move on from coaches and fire and hire. This is one, and this just from working in business, it's all about timing. And it's especially in something like college football, it's not about the time you hire a guy. It's about the time that you just decide to fire a guy. And they elected to fire Donovan Raiola prior to the bowl game and get Jeep Wade in there, and we'll see what happens. I don't expect a wholesale change for the Utah matchup, but sometimes a fresh voice can be good for you.
Nick, it really can. I mean, when you mentioned about business, I'm going through, obviously it's totally different in football, but the business aspect, like I told you, we're bringing someone in to get acclimated before the year gets really rolling. Yeah. And my current business partner is going to be showing this person kind of the ropes. We don't expect this person to go off the charts with 14 days left in the year, but just to get a running start. And those running starts, like you mentioned, are important instead of just Jay Furs. Yeah. Here you go.
Yep.
What's going on.
Let's throw you to the wolves here.
Absolutely.
Porter on the YouTube stream asked the question, will the new coaches be on the sideline coaching during the bowl game, or will it be more of a personnel evaluation process? They're going to be there. They're going to be there. Jeep Wade will be there. Rob Orich will be there. They won't be coaching, or they'll be coaching, but don't get it twisted, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Phil Snow is the interim defensive coordinator. He's going to be calling plays. I think this is okay to say. Mike Eckler is going to be coaching a position group for the bowl game. And so there's going to be some different roles and things that are kind of messed or finagled and moved around a little bit. But for the most part, everybody that's going to be, if you're hired to be a coach at Nebraska, whether it's for 2026 and beyond or for 2025, you're going to be on the sideline. You're going to be some sort of the process and game plan on the New Year's Eve bowl game.
IQ Crew, good morning. You mentioned the Broncos safety Hall of Famer Steve Atwater. Yes, absolutely. He was the smiling assassin. He would knock you out. He goes, I believe Eric Anderson, speaking of Nebraska, former offensive lineman Eric Anderson, Southeast standout as well. So quiet and humble outside the sidelines, but an absolute beast with a chin strap buckled. You are exactly right, IQ Crew. Derek in the car said the best thing that Dana H said was that Jeep he didn't know him. That Dana does not know Jeep. That's great. That brings accountability at every coaching position. Great point. Derek in the car, good show. Appreciate you, brother.
That's interesting because I think a lot of people would sit there and say that's concerning. And I don't land on either side of the aisle there, but I think the other way to look at that, Derek in the car, is because we've gotten these texts before, is the fact that Dana, you're making hires on your offensive staff that your coordinator doesn't know. So I can see both sides of it.
I think it's equal on both sides.
I think there's no perfect way to go about it. It's great if it works out. It's something that's a notch in the negative column if it doesn't.
Yeah, I think there's pros and cons to each side of it. To your point, time will tell on that. But I do like what Derek said in there that, it's like, hey, what's the best available guy out there?
Absolutely.
Because the best available will adapt.
Absolutely.
So I do like that aspect of it. Folks, we'll kind of tinker around this throughout the rest of the week, too. I know it's Thursday and Friday. There's a lot more that Jeep said we'll get into for the sake of time to keep this thing rolling. But Jeep Wade had his first public appearance, media appearance on yesterday. And again, I kind of recap the three things he said. Number one, identity comes first. Toughness is the standard. Secondly, trust and relationships will drive performance. And thirdly, development over rankings. We shall see. And like I said, I'm glad he's in the fold. We got their coaches lined up. So we'll see what happens. Folks, when we come back, we got a history segment. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
This is your year to win way more than bragging rights. At Warhorse Casino, your love of the game could earn you serious cash. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with cash prizes all season long, like up to $1,000 weekly, with your chance at $1 million, all while earning tier points and comp points every time you place a sports bet. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com. A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740. Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. History segment, very quick segment on this. Man, it turned from sunny outside, Nick, to windy and cloudy.
Well, did you hear what's coming today?
No.
The wind, man.
Okay, I was going to say, weather-wise, not snow.
There's no snow.
It's supposed to be nice.
But the wind, there was some. I got told last night 144 mile an hour wind gust in Wyoming last night or yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And those winds are making their way to Lincoln. So maybe not to the extremes of 100 plus, but I saw one of the weather sites today talk about how it's a toupee warning out there because if you're standing out there, the toupee might get the hairpiece might get blown off. So,
hey man, could you hand me my wig over there, please, bro?
Yeah, you might want to tie those babies down a little tighter today. So
use some duct tape on the dome.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so you might want to get some extra glue on those things today. But no, the wind is starting to pick up. SIP was telling us that around 10 o'clock, it was going to be about 13 degrees colder from what it was at 8 a.m. simply just because of the wind. So,
dude, every time I've been to Wyoming.
Hizzlebear says I'm driving to Deadwood right now and it's brutal.
Oh, dude, Hizzlebear, be safe out there, brother. It's brutal out there. 1970, former coach, former athletic director Bob Devaney was named Coach of the Year. Of course, Coach Devaney was at Wyoming from 1957 to 1961. Here at Nebraska, 1962 to 1972. He had an 80% career winning percentage. Later served as our athletic director from 1967 to 1993. and obviously know the program that he established, that Coach Osborne was able to take over. Coach Devaney was born in April of 1915 in Michigan. Played football at Alma College. Coached high school football in Michigan. Was 85-21-3.
Wow.
Michigan State assistant coach under Duffy Daugherty, 1953 to 1956, and obviously was at Wyoming from 57 to 61. He was 35-10-5, 4 conference titles, and he took over a struggling program in Nebraska. Just in his took him a few years, but he improved the record. But he didn't lose much. The dude lost 20 times, 101, 20, and 2. Lost 20 times in 11 seasons. 2 natties, of course. Won 8 Big 8 championship conference titles, 6 bowl games, and the rest is really history there. Nick, I remember as a kid, man, I'd meet Coach Devaney a number of times. Man, he'd be out there. He'd have no shirt on when he'd be out in the summer around the turf. Coach, I said, Coach, how you doing? Doing good, Davis. Doing good. Wow. Bob Devaney. That's our history coach of the year in 1970.
I got something for you. So we're gonna stay on just maybe not as long. We'll have some breaking news. We're gonna share some breaking news from the Lincoln Airport in the 10 o'clock hour.
Nice.
I have just received word what it is, and folks are gonna appreciate this. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna want to know what the Lincoln Airport's got cooking. Rachel and her team have done a phenomenal job. Now, partially, it's hard for me. If you know anything about personal life, it's exciting for me. And we can explain that during the break. But on this day, how about this in 2020? Nebraska, it was signing day. Nebraska signs their 2020 class for Nebraska football. AD, how about some of these names that never made it to campus, never played a game? This was that big class that unfortunately never really panned out. Keyshawn Green was the top 100 player. Nadab Joseph was the number 1 defensive back in the junior portal, or in the transfer portal. This was the class that Omar Manning was signed by the Huskers. Obviously got to campus. How about this one? Jaden Francois. Was on this day in 2020. He was a guy that Nebraska thought that they had locked down. Then Miami, it was a battle between Nebraska and Miami. Miami ended up calling Jaden Francois on signing day, moments before he was going to sign, and said, "Hey, Travis Fisher's leaving Nebraska." So then Jaden Francois freaked out, called Nebraska, and Scott and his guys had to say, "Well, hold on, no, we're good. Travis Fisher's here." He ended up signing with Nebraska, but Jaden Francois actually finished out his college career as a linebacker for the Duke Blue Devils. He switched from safety or defensive back to linebacker. Another name, Henry Gray, was a defensive back from Florida. This was a class that a running back that ended up transferring out after 1 year. Marvin Scott III was a part of. Yeah. There's a lot here that there were a lot of unfortunate just guys that never panned out, but then all the way down at the bottom. How about this name? All the way down at the bottom, the 3rd lowest rated commit, and this shows you that stars don't matter. Jamari Butler. Butler, Nebraska's 3rd lowest rated commit and signee on this day in 2020. He ends up signing with the Huskers on this day. So it's just weird to look back and think about some of those names that unfortunately never panned out.
And I wonder where some of those kids have gone. Obviously, you mentioned the young man at Duke, and Nick, you know what? Now, imagine we're going to be saying in 5 years from now.
Yeah.
The amount of transition, the amount of liquidity that's going on in collegiate sports. So, folks, we'll be back with breaking news. It's The Drive, 93.7 Ticket.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of tailgating. From legendary burgers to mouth-watering steaks, deli-style franks, and so much more, you'll elevate your next game day get-together with America's original butcher. Now you have the chance to be the ultimate gift giver this holiday season. Visit omahasteaks.com/theticket for 16 free Omaha Steaks smash burgers on your order of $129 or more, plus 50% off site-wide. That's 16 free smash burgers at omahasteaks.com/theticket. See the website for details. Happy holidays from Omaha Steaks.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few flurries possible this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies, be very windy with falling temperatures, a high around 40. Tonight, mainly clear skies, a continued breeze, low around 19. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies, be breezy and warmer, the high near 49. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready to make a difference this holiday season? Schwiezo Construction and TMCO are hosting a diaper drive December 5th through the 19th. They're collecting diapers, pull-ups, and wipes to benefit TMCO Prep Academy, the Nebraska Diaper Bank, and Forward. Drop off your donations at Schwiezo Construction, 93.7 The Ticket, Pine Lake Self-Storage, or White Elm Brewery. Together, we care for our community. For more information, please visit Schwiezo Construction's website or Facebook page today.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Happy holidays, Nebraska. The Christmas event of the year is coming to the Lead Center. A Christmas Story, the musical, with all your favorite funny gags. The Fragile leg lamp, the Red Ryder BB gun, the ridiculous pink bunny suit, and more. All the fun of the movie, now with singing and dancing as seen on Broadway, with music by Pasek and Paul, the writers of The Greatest Showman. We triple dog dare you to get your tickets today. Leadcenter.org.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mike Smith, founder of The Bay. Join me every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for your weekly Disrupt, where me and local misfits will interrupt your drive time with this week's most interesting stories in sports, entrepreneurship, and culture. So tune in to your weekly Disrupt every Tuesday afternoon on 93.7 The Ticket, where disruption is just a phone call away.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and Up.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainert.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of B.J. Bradford up the floor to Jack Ostrander. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
It's on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. We are back.
What?
My man.
Oh, stop.
My man.
All right, so should we talk about it?
Go ahead and break it.
All right, breaking news. Let's just go ahead and play this from it's a community breaking news.
Yes.
So details are still coming out from the Lincoln Airport. However, they are friends of us, obviously, at the station. Rachel and her team have been on countless shows, various shows, this show included, and continue to talk about how they can grow and expand the Lincoln Airport. We know Lincoln Airport has obviously tried to make some strides in not necessarily even competing with the Omaha Airport, but just making it easier for travelers to fly in and out of Lincoln so that we don't have to fly or drive the hour to Eppley Airfield. And AD, as you travel a lot for your work, and obviously we're fortunate enough to do a lot of travel for our jobs. Unfortunately, we don't get to fly out of Lincoln a ton, but Lincoln Airport has been a great friend of ours here at 93.7 The Ticket. So we're excited to help them announce as they are holding a press conference right now. And so details are still coming out but it looks like, and it sounds like, American Airlines is going to be functioning from the Lincoln Airport. And so we're talking big airline, right? Not only has the Lincoln Airport gotten Breeze Airlines, which is a pretty notable company there that Rachel came in and talked to us about, but American Airlines, and they are going to be offering direct flights from Lincoln to three main cities: Chicago, Dallas, and Phoenix. And so as more details become available, we'll obviously talk about those, and who knows, maybe we can get Rachel in at some point this week and to talk about this. But this is a big deal for travelers and business folks that would prefer to fly out of Lincoln.
It is. Nick, this is either here or there, but the invites, well, not invites, but if you've done work with the airport, I've done a lot of work with the airport, but I chose to be here with you today.
I appreciate that.
And quite honestly, Nick, I don't want to see another airport for a while. So
Jeez Louise. Hey, AD, where are you going at 10:20? You're leaving.
Those are important matters.
Don't twist this to honor me.
Don't twist this to honor me.
Don't act like you wanted to be here over something else. You have other business to attend to.
I would just say this: going to the airport was not going to be one of them, though. But I am so glad for LNK and Rachel Barth and her team. Caleb in Lincoln says, "Oh my gosh, I fly American every weekend. I have to go to Omaha. This is the best day of my life."
100%.
Simi V, you wrong for that, man. You wrong for that.
Yeah. So no, I mean, obviously you have you have an airline already in United who flies to Chicago and Denver, right?
Give you some more options.
But this is as somebody said on the text line, I think that's great for Lincoln to get an airline that can fly to a southern hub, which in this case is DFW. Less chance of cancellations in the winter flight times. You talk about just being able to get to other places. Maybe you need to connect somewhere else
There's more options, and which more options also will potentially make it more affordable.
You know what, Swim, you got a great point, because there are times to where I'm going to feel more comfortable now, even if it's a little more, to fly out of Lincoln, in that if you got that southern leg, I know I got some backups.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, if you're going somewhere, East Coast or West Coast,
Absolutely.
you know, Dallas is going to fly direct to a lot of those places if something were to go haywire up here. So, man, and Nick, me and you both know we had Rachel on a couple times. I think when she went to that conference in Wisconsin, in Green Bay, there was a lot, and that was over a year ago.
Yeah.
There was a lot of groundwork that goes into that. And I don't know all the details how that goes, but I know speaking for
what a fascinating job.
Yeah. I've spoke for a few airport associations, and Swim, those aren't deals that are made in a few months.
Yeah.
That's relationships. Do you have the infrastructure at your current airport? Is it an attractive location? Can you accommodate? I mean, so there's all these factors, and you think about the renovations that we just spent at LNK to become a player for that. You know, so again, to everybody, to the board, to Rachel Barth and her team, well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Now let's go support it. That's the key.
100%.
Go support it.
Because I think we've started to see maybe a little bit more additional support from just the community in recent months, which and Rachel has told us this time and time again, in that that data that they can then transfer and provide for other major airlines.
That's their game tape.
That exactly. That's their film, right? Look at the Lincoln Airport as a recruit. And the film, their huddle film, is how many people can fly out of their airport, are willing to fly out of their airport. And
beautiful terminal.
It's a great terminal. Delicious burritos.
Oh my goodness.
We know this, right?
Yes, we
do.
do.
But I just, you know, it's once again, it's really, really exciting as it appears. Once again, they're still taking the podium now. And obviously we're not trying to be the one that breaks the news. You can always follow on the Lincoln Airport social media pages. But they've been massive supporters of us as we've moved downtown and continue to grow. And they're going to be partners of our Husker basketball post-game show going forward. And there's a lot of exciting things to talk about. So hopefully we do get Rachel and her team in at some point just to understand, okay, how did this all come to be? Because like you said, AD, there's a lot of groundwork that goes into this. And man, it's been really, really fun to see. We know that they're going to redo the runway. They're going to be laying some new runways and stuff like that. There's a lot of military planes and aircraft that land in Lincoln for the time being and stuff. And so there's a lot of excitement outside of just while Omaha's building that international piece of it, there's still value in being able to fly out of Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like Caleb. I'm just happy.
Yeah.
You know, for future travel and that. And I know a lot of other Lincoln travelers are as well. And not only that, surrounding areas, Seward, Milford, Malcolm, a lot of people, business people that make the trek they go past the Lincoln Airport to go to Omaha many times.
I'm just thinking about the games that we know. So last year we saw Nebraska women's basketball have to play. They played down at TCU. And now for fans to be able to fly out of Lincoln to go to Dallas is big. Next February, we're going to have Nebraska baseball, their first tournament of the year second tournament of the year is down in Dallas and Arlington at the Texas Rangers Stadium. Now you also have their first tournament, Husker baseball's first tournament of the year is in Phoenix, is in Arizona. Now you have a direct flight from Lincoln to Phoenix. I mean, there's things here to now where hopefully it allows Husker fans, because that's the main driver as well, is when Nebraska athletics are playing in a certain location, is it accessible and is it easy? Is it affordable for Husker fans to get to it? And with this hopefully being, obviously it appears that they have it. It's American Airlines. And as the texters were saying, with hubs and things like that, you opening the door for a lot of exciting things in the future.
I am very happy to be here. I'm just happy, man.
People will underestimate the hour drive. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are sitting there going, "Come on, guys, it's an hour drive to Omaha. Like, you're fine."
Man.
It's fine on the way there.
That way
but
back.
Man, that hour drive back when you land and you're just ready to get home,
especially if it's like at 11 o'clock at night or 11:30 at night.
Yeah,
and I love the Omaha Airport. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I love convenience.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a major convenience for Lincoln. Nick, you're gonna like that Dallas flight, aren't you?
We'll find out.
You know, Dallas.
We'll find out.
Not that, I mean, you go to Dallas a little bit here and there, and
every now and then,
and see some concerts and what's that guy's name? Blink 38 or
That's not what I did.
Quinn 95.
Hey, here's the thing.
I don't
Andy.
know, hot red chili peppers or something like that.
I love the red hot chili peppers. Texter says LNK is so convenient to get in and out of. I'm so excited for Lincoln, and that seems to be the set. Like it's exciting because let's be honest. Before Rachel and everybody really started to make some moves here, it was looking doom and gloom.
Especially after that, I'm not even going to say the name of that other airline debacle.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but after all of that, like there was unfortunately it was looking a little doom and gloom for what the future of Nebraska of Lincoln Airport was going to look like, and it's like they just built their redid the terminal and everything, and you're like, okay, what's the future look like?
Parking is so much cheaper
now. It's never been better.
No, I love it. Swim. Okay, so from my house, I can literally get to the Lincoln Airport, hop on Old Cheney, Highway 77. Now, I wouldn't recommend this, but one time, this was right after things opened up after COVID.
Yeah.
So about 2022, mid-2022, I totally forgot to set my alarm, My flight was boarding in 43 minutes.
Wow.
I made it to the airport in 11 from my house. I literally pulled in the parking garage in 11 minutes.
Yeah.
I happened to catch all the lights. I was going a ridiculous speed on Highway 77. And made it, but just casually going, Nick. If I'm just like, like leaving here, for instance.
I was just gonna say, leaving. I'm thinking about times that we've flown, and fortunately, like we've flown out of Lincoln for Big Ten Media Days in Chicago when Austin and I went and stuff like that, and it's been great. And when I went to Big Ten Volleyball Media Days, it was awesome because I flew out at like 6:30 in the morning and I flew back in at like 10 p.m. that same day, out of Lincoln, and it was incredible. But it's one of those things to where. We can do the show here and then catch a noon flight because it's like things like that. It's just the convenience of it. And when you do it more times than not, right? More times than more often, the convenience, you're okay paying for it. Even if flights are $50, $60 more round trip, it is so much more worth it, especially when you can fly local and fly out of Lincoln. It's really cool. How about this? Texter says, I fly to Mexico every winter and I fly American Airlines. I always have a layover in Dallas or Phoenix. It'll be nice to have more options to choose from. Might make the trip a little cheaper. And that's the part, right? You have to use it. Folks have to utilize them in order to get the prices down. Like that's just how this works. And so there's a lot of excitement.
Chad and Seward, I'm glad I mentioned this. You said love flying out of Lincoln, quick 25-minute drive from Seward. Absolutely. Chad, when you're coming in off of highway, what is that? Highway
34.
Highway 34. Yeah. Depending on which way you're coming, you can literally see if the airplane's there or not.
That's right. Okay, I got time to run through a coffee shop here. My plane hasn't hit the terminal, or not the terminal, the gate yet.
Swim, there's been times I was pulling in the garage when my plane was landing. I'm like, bet we're good.
We're good. It's gonna take them 10 minutes to deplane. It's so funny. It was so funny because I'll never forget. It was because you get asked, like, all right, when do you need to be dropped off at the airport and stuff. And even in Omaha, in Omaha, when I flew out last Friday, it was like one of those things of I think my flight left at 9:30. I was like, if I'm there at 8:35, I'm good.
Yep.
And so even in Lincoln, it's more so of just like, okay, so I board it, for a 10:45 flight, I board at 10:20. Okay, if I'm there at 10 o'clock, I'm good.
Park your ride, where you want to park it, walk across.
Yeah.
The Skywalker, park in the outside park. It's just, I'm just excited for the city of Lincoln, man.
Absolutely.
So excited for our city.
We're growing.
We are, man. We're big boy now.
That's
man,
right.
We're big boys. We got big boy pants on now.
That's right.
Dallas, Chi-Town, Phoenix, places like that. Or next, should I do this? Reporting from Lincoln, they just announced that they have new flights. This is from Adam Schefter. Chicago, Phoenix, and also a flight they're going to have available to what's the other place that we talked about? Chicago?
Well, it's Dallas, Chicago, Phoenix.
Dallas, Chicago, and Phoenix. We do know that the resident host on the drive has significant significant likes in the city of Dallas.
No, I don't. Yes, I do.
I was going to say, I think you should refrain from saying that, or else you will not have a reason to go back to Dallas again.
Anyway,
folks,
it's a big day.
Huge news for LNK. Thank all of you that support the Lincoln Airport, that will continue to do so. It's a major move. All jokes aside, man, it's a major move for them because a lot of work goes into that. They invested a lot of time, money, and resources to be able to be in a position to do this.
For the beginning next fall. So we're getting more information.
Okay.
So Lincoln Airport has American Airlines back with direct flights. This comes from our very own Jake Sorensen, who's down there at the Lincoln Airport.
Thanks, Jakey Jake.
Back with direct flights to Phoenix, Dallas, and Chicago beginning next fall. American Airlines back for the first time in 21 years.
That
The
just
Lincoln
seems
Airport.
Crazy.
There you go.
Nick, this before your time. I remember TWA.
Oh,
and Northwest. Northwest used to fly all the time out of Minnesota.
I
Now
knew
defunct
about
airline.
Northwest. Yep.
Yeah, defunct airline now, but Northwest, man, a lot has changed, brother.
Yeah.
Swim tomorrow. We are definitely going to dive into. What are you going to share with them about this next 30 minutes?
We got to talk about Elijah Drinkwitz and stuff. There's a lot with college football and everything there. That there's a lot of excitement and interesting pieces with college football.
And I'll do a part 2 with you on that tomorrow because, Swim talking, listening to Eli Drinkwitz, Coach Rule talking about. I thought it was interesting that they mentioned publicly what the cost was of certain players we had on our roster to let people know the game has changed.
Mm-hmm.
The game has really changed. We'll discuss that. Coach Taylor, I believe his name is from UTSA, was talking about his. We got a lot to discuss with that. And obviously, starting in a few days, both men's and women's basketball will have games that are coming up as well. We'll get into that. And college football playoffs we'll discuss tomorrow because tomorrow that begins as well.
I know tomorrow night is Oklahoma, Alabama. Obviously,
Yes.
Nebraska basketball, massive game. Not against maybe a formidable opponent this weekend.
I think one is going to be one that's going to come in and try to knock them out.
It's going to be one that Nebraska. These are the games that you comfortably win,
Right.
If you're across that finish line.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll be back. Nick will be back. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you ready to make a difference this holiday season? Schwiezo Construction and TMCO are hosting a diaper drive December 5th through the 19th. They're collecting diapers, pull-ups, and wipes to benefit TMCO Prep Academy, the Nebraska Diaper Bank, and Forward. Drop off your donations at Schwiezo Construction, 93.7 The Ticket, Pine Lake Self-Storage, or White Elm Brewery. Together, we care for our community. For more information, please visit Schwiezo Construction's website or Facebook page today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a few flurries possible this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies, be very windy with falling temperatures, a high around 40. Tonight, mainly clear skies, a continued breeze, low around 19. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies, be breezy and warmer, the high near 49. I'm meteorologist Kyle Pluckett for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Happy holidays, Nebraska. The Christmas event of the year is coming to the Lead Center. A Christmas Story, the musical, with all your favorite funny gags. The Fragile leg lamp, the Red Ryder BB gun, the ridiculous pink bunny suit, and more. All the fun of the movie, now with singing and dancing as seen on Broadway, with music by Pasek and Paul, the writers of The Greatest Showman. We triple dog dare you to get your tickets today. Leadcenter.org.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of tailgating. From legendary burgers to mouth-watering steaks, deli-style franks, and so much more, you'll elevate your next game day get-together with America's original butcher. Now you have the chance to be the ultimate gift giver this holiday season. Visit omahasteaks.com/theticket for 16 free Omaha Steaks smash burgers on your order of $129 or more. Plus 50% off site-wide. That's 16 free smash burgers at omahasteaks.com/theticket. See the website for details. Happy holidays from Omaha Steaks.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. All ticketing options for the 2026 Love Nebraska season are now available. Single match tickets start as low as $16, even cheaper if you want to bring a group. Don't miss your chance to see professional stars like Jordan Larson and Lexi Rodriguez in action this season. Purchase your preferred ticketing option today by visiting lovneb.com/tickets.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into The Drive. It is on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. AD steps out for the day. He'll be back all show tomorrow. The big exciting news of the day in the Lincoln airports, they will offer direct flights from Lincoln through, for the first time in 21 years, American Airlines to Chicago, Dallas, and Phoenix. And there's going to be a lot of snowbirds that are happy about that.
That's right.
About offering some direct flights to the Arizona area. And so, once again, exciting news from our friends at the Lincoln Airport. They are a proud sponsor of our
Husker Hoops post-game show going forward. And so we're excited to work with them. And obviously we will, I'm sure, utilize their flights and fly out of Lincoln as much as possible. We do already. And we're excited as well, just for what it means for the city and the community. Big news with another major airline that is going to be tied with the Lincoln Airport. So exciting stuff there. Bach, good morning.
Hello, good to be with you here on the drive.
Hey, you're doing your best Matt Rule Jeep Wade backwards hat type
That's
of
right,
impression
yeah.
that they had
That's
last night.
I don't wear backwards hats, so this was all because of them. It's already turned on me this morning though, because I'm doing it kind of as a joke, and then I kind of thought, well, Adam Carricker wears this a lot. I hope he's not offended. I'm just having fun with it. And then,
so you actually are doing this
as a joke, yeah,
Okay.
it's part of the deal. But then my wife, is telling me I look really good with my hat. Then she wants to take pictures. I was like, oh, okay, well, this is supposed to be a joke, but maybe this is my new thing. Maybe this is what I'll do.
That's awesome. Buck, it's going to be a big weekend in sports. Not even Nebraska football. It's not going on. Husker Hoops plays North Dakota. We start with college football playoffs tomorrow, believe it or not, right? And to think also that there will be a day where we might have already started college football playoffs simply because with 12 teams now, if they increase it to 16 teams, maybe we see a game start earlier in the week. Maybe we see a Tuesday or a Wednesday night college football playoff game, which would be kind of weird to think about because they need the ample rest after conference championship weekend. But tomorrow night, Oklahoma, Alabama kicks us off, my friend.
Yeah. How about that? A great matchup. Obviously, they've already played. They're in the SEC, so it's a little bit weird because traditionally you'd think, man, you don't get to see that often. Now we get to see that more often than that. And Oklahoma's had Alabama's number, and this one is played in Norman. So it's going to be interesting. Alabama definitely not the team for of the Nick Saban days. Certainly still kind of holds a spot near the top in college football, but not the same. And Kalen DeBoer obviously was amazing at Washington. Now you're taking those Michigan job talks in there as well to make this intriguing. But I got to tell you, I don't think the Crimson Tide fans going to be too happy with DeBoer if he has a first-round exit.
Which and think about that to where when you have a situation like Oklahoma, Alabama, first off, the flip, because the flip that folks have done with Brent Venables.
Yeah.
Brent Venables goes to Oklahoma, and it's returning home, right? Not alma mater, but where he previously coached before, might be his alma mater as well. But either way, struggles to start, right, with the transition to the SEC. But they end up extending him 6 more years last season in 2024. And now here you are, you're in the playoff, and you're hosting a playoff game tomorrow. That's where, once again, I look at Ole Miss set out this statistic or this data point that they expect that Oxford generates close to $70 million in revenue as a city this weekend, which seems like an absolute insane amount of money.
It does sound like a lot, but that's these college football playoff weeks. That's what it's supposed to do, is amplify that type of deal and have it on campus. And that's why I'm so interested in just kind of the way the way that college football is set up, because you do get, obviously you want to have the bye. Maybe last year teams that had the bye didn't help, but when you're talking about impacting the program, to have a playoff game on campus, impacting the state, impacting the city, I don't know how it gets a whole lot better than that. So I love that that's built in to the playoffs. Not that it isn't, in a lot of different sports you have kind of home atmospheres, but I love that that's the part of the first round. And I know one day it'll be here in Lincoln. It's just it might be a while. We don't know.
Do you like the idea of them hosting farther than just the first round?
I do. I think especially, they got to decide what they want to do with these bowl games. Obviously, they almost already made the mistake. Like the Orange Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl, the Rose Bowl, they don't want to go back to just being a bowl game, right? They're going to want to be part of the college football playoff. But I prefer it. It's all mismanaged, thrown at a wall. See what we're going to do. College football. Those bowl, it hurts the significance in my mind of those bowl games when they're
you love the significance.
The Elite Eight. Well, usually I do. It's just like, do I look at the Orange Bowl or the Fiesta Bowl or even the Rose Bowl now as that, or do I look at it as them as part of the playoffs? I just look at, okay, they happen to be here for part of the playoffs. So, again, it just depends on what you like.
It speaks to the TV money though, because if you are FedEx or excuse me, I guess it's Capital One now, Orange Bowl.
Shout out to FedEx Orange Bowl.
Shout out to the FedEx Orange Bowl. Or if you were what was it? It used to be the Vizio Rose Bowl. Was it Vizio for a while?
For a while it was, yeah.
I tried to think of some other ones.
PlayStation too.
PlayStation was for a while. But if you are one of those companies, you love and you want your company and your bowl game to be attached to the college football playoff. Though.
Yeah.
And so it is interesting. So once again, the bracket and the schedule, which various shows will dive much deeper into over the course of the next 48 hours or so. But tomorrow, Oklahoma hosts Alabama. Oklahoma currently a 1.5 favorite. That one kicks off at 7 p.m. On the same side of the bracket, though, the winner of that game will play Indiana in the Rose Bowl. But then on the other side of the bracket, it is James Madison against Oregon. Oregon is a 21-point favorite, Buck, but 3 of their top wide receivers are all questionable to play on Saturday against James Madison. Here's what's interesting also. You look around, James Madison, Bob Chesney going to be the UCLA head coach after James Madison's time is done. You have Tulane, John Summerall moving on to Florida after his time is done. Pete Golden at Ole Miss is going to be coaching his first ever as a head coach, first ever game for Ole Miss this Saturday. The coaching storylines might be one of the biggest leads of the weekend for some of these teams.
Yeah, it certainly could be. It is, obviously that in the Cinderella nature of it.
Yeah.
Because James Madison obviously not going to give a whole lot of an opportunity from the public's view. Tulane the same way, going up against the Ole Miss team that squashed them. But and it's interesting to see because it's funny because we just are so reactionary to the latest data point that we have.
Very
and
much so.
If one of these teams win, then it opens up the discussion, I think, to more expansion of, hey, more Cinderellas probably should need to be in here. Obviously, if they get trampled and lose, then it's all right. None of these teams deserve to be in here. Group of 5 championship.
Yeah.
And so
it goes back to the same conversation we had with just 4 teams when Cincinnati got ran over by Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think a James Madison or Tulane can make a run here. I obviously don't pick them to win this game, but I think eventually, a group of 5 team or a special team maybe can make a little bit of a run. I don't know about all the way. Like a Scott Frost UCF.
Yeah.
No, but
of 2017 or no, 2018.
2017, right? Because 2018 is the first year here.
That's right.
But I mean, obviously they beat Auburn, so that could show you they could have made a little bit of a run. I don't think they would have gone all the way, despite that national championship banner they hang. I think that's what I'm really waiting for this college football playoff, because I think last year the initial deal, obviously there's too many blowouts, and it just didn't. I don't know if it quite lived. Like, I enjoyed the Arizona State Texas game maybe more than any. Ohio State Notre Dame was good enough.
Okay, that's interesting. Go ahead, keep going here for a second, because I'm interested in what you're saying here.
Well, I think in certain years you have this with college basketball's masterful tournament.
Sure.
Is some years are just special, fun, can't turn off the television type of deals, and then other years like, man, it really feels like we're missing out on some madness this year. And so I thought, last year being the first installment of their long playoff, it was missing a little bit of magic or surprise or excitement. Not that it wasn't, in the inaugural events. Obviously there was, tragedy and having to move a game. And so there's a lot that was kind of going on there. But, like this Alabama-Oklahoma game, I mean, that's what the college football playoff, I think, expanded was meant to be, is a slug it out type of game. Both teams, team seasons are on the line. If we can get some really good action here, I think there'll be more of a positive response to the college football playoff, and again expanding, which I'm not hugely in favor of. But if you've got a big tournament, then you might as well have a big tournament, right?
Yeah. Well, and to your point, what you talked about a couple minutes ago, it was not necessarily in your favor to get the bye last year. Yeah. All 4 teams that had the bye lost their first game, and those 4 teams were Arizona State, who lost in double overtime to Texas, Oregon, who lost by 20 on a neutral site, which this is where, you asked the question of whether or not the neutral sites matter. Oregon lost by 20 to Ohio State, 41-21. Penn State thumped Boise State 31-14, and Notre Dame beat Georgia 23-10. Now let's just play the hypothetical game of that happening here, as to what the semifinals would look like, and just going by who is favored in each game. Not because I do think that there is a weird avenue to where if Tulane gets some sort of juice. Ole Miss will either come out incredibly fragile or they will come out high-powered as all. And the reason being is how much is Pete Golden able to get his guys to rally around. Now, it's not a dramatic staff change there. Lane Kiffin's gone, but Charlie Weiss is still the offensive coordinator. What does the offense look like there? Trinidad Chambliss, Kawan Lacey, those guys. But let's just go by the favorites, right? Not necessarily who we expect to win. But if all those things reign true, which it feels like it's a tough feat to beat either Indiana, Ohio State in the next round for any of these teams, the semifinals would look like this. It would go Oregon versus Oklahoma, essentially. It would go, well, I'll just say Ole Miss. Ole Miss against Texas A&M. That would be your 4 teams. Would be Oregon, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, A&M. And so that would be using what we saw last year where none of the top 4 seeds made it to the semifinals. That would be your 4s. It would be, once again, Texas A&M going up against Ole Miss, Oklahoma going up against Oregon. The SEC would be thrilled, right? So that's we I think we kind of hope that that's not the case. Now, do you want it just chalk? Would you want it chalk to where Indiana plays Texas Tech in the semis and Georgia plays Ohio State?
I mean, I think if you want the biggest match, I think you kind of do. Unfortunately, as a fan of the sport, I want to see Indiana Texas Tech. Yeah, absolutely. That's what for a chance to play for a national championship. The true kind of
it would be
come up
interesting.
story.
Two teams that have done it a completely different way too.
Right. But they're the stories of college football
Yeah.
and building in the NIL era and everything that's kind of been done there. Like you said, more so for Texas Tech in that way. Indiana's just struck gold with the coach.
Yeah.
But who doesn't? I picked Georgia Ohio State at the beginning of the year as my national championship game. Of course, I want to see that for a chance to play for the national champion. I mean, those are two of the past couple champions. So
Are you disappointed if it's Indiana Ohio State again?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Especially as a Big Ten fan.
Yeah.
Run the Big Ten banner. It doesn't matter for Nebraska. I mean, it's kind of funny how we do that, right? Nebraska's not any better for the Big Ten of winning the last 2 titles. Doesn't matter who gets to the playoffs here, but we can still argue our points, right?
100%. 100%. That all starts at tomorrow night, 7 p.m. It feels like it's starting earlier than usual this year. I don't think it is. It's just.
Well, it's the second time doing it, so it's a little.
It's snuck up on us.
Yeah, adjusting to it.
So there you go. All right, Oklahoma, Alabama tomorrow. Saturday kicks it off. Is there a game that you're most intrigued by?
I think that Oklahoma Alabama game.
Okay.
I think
I still sit there and say Tulane Ole Miss.
See, I was trying to look up the Ole Miss Tulane game to see what network, what time that was when they originally played this year. Because I think you're probably talking about like an ESPN2 morning game.
Yeah.
Now in the playoffs.
Not nearly as important.
Right.
So this was week 4. It was on ESPN at 2:30 p.m.
Hey, well, there you go. You got
So
an
exact
ESPN
same
afternoon slot.
exact same time frame.
Yeah.
Different channel. This weekend's game is going to go on True TV and TNT.
And the other thing there
So.
too with Golding is to get these guys up for that game, because when you beat somebody 45-10,
Yeah.
sometimes it's you already feel like you've got that win.
So it was So they beat Tulane previously 45-10. Jake Retzloff was 5 of 17 for 56 yards.
Oof.
That's right. He was the leading rusher as well. 8 carries, 51 yards. So not great performance there.
Oh, the Land Sharks got him that day.
Yeah, they did. Tulane had 18 first downs and only scored 10 points. Only one turnover.
Sounds like Nebraska. We can move the ball down the field.
Tulane won the time of possession battle. They won it 32 and a half minutes. They had the football. Man, dominated in every category except the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Ole Miss led 23-3 at the half. Outscored them 22-7 in the fourth quarter.
Did Ole Miss have more first downs? 18's a lot of first downs.
Yeah. So they did. They had 23.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Both teams had just one turnover. Ole Miss, though, 548 total yards compared to 282.
Yeah. So we'll see. Again, sometimes so they might feel like they've already got that game won.
We'll see. I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see. I think it obviously for the seeding piece of it, Oklahoma, Alabama is important. Miami. I think each game has a conversation, right? Miami. Not many people felt like Miami deserved to be in. And here they are. They got to go to College Station at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And how does Miami get up for that? and that's going to be interesting there. Colin Klein, the offensive coordinator, going to be the head coach at Kansas State. What's that look like there? There's a lot of just interesting coaching pieces, I think, also that don't maybe have an effect directly on the players, or on the play on the field, but that there's certainly things that we can talk about.
And that Texas A&M Miami matchup is best for just pointing a finger and laughing at Notre Dame for 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's all that matters. But anyway, let's take a break. We round to the show coming up next.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. A few flurries possible this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies. Be very windy with falling temperatures. A high around 40. Tonight, mainly clear skies. A continued breeze. Low around 19. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies. Be breezy and warmer. The high near 49. I'm meteorologist Kyle Plucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
This holiday season, give the gift of good taste with a gift card from Valentino's. During double discount days, double your discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has zero hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com. Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
When equipment breaks down and operations come to a halt, every single second counts. So why is your maintenance team spending 60% of their time doing anything but turning wrenches? MaintainX is the AI-powered maintenance and asset management system that helps your team get back to actually fixing breakdowns. No more searching for manuals, no more hunting down parts, no more drowning in paperwork. With MaintainX, your team can access manuals from anywhere, create new procedures in minutes, and turn voice notes into clear and complete work order feedback. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Keep your operations moving, not your paperwork. Join over 11,000 maintenance teams that are already fixing more and filing less. Try MaintainX for free today. Go to maintainx.com/AI. That's maintain in the letter x.com/AI.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in. Jake Bachoven alongside Nick Sainert here as we are rounding out the show before we hand things off to DP. One-on-one with DP coming up next. Obviously, Adam Carricker at noon. And plenty of stuff to dive into throughout the course of the Thursday. We will hear from Matt Rule tomorrow. Matt Rule and TJ Lateef will speak to the media tomorrow morning. Probably won't be able to get to that stuff on our show, but various other shows across the station will be able to dive into those tomorrow. Bach, one thing that's going on this Sunday, Nebraska men's basketball plays North Dakota. It'll be about a week and a day since the time that they played last, and that was obviously that 83-80 win against 13th ranked Illinois. Yesterday, a lot of people are putting out their projections, and these are so early, and there's a lot of basketball still to be played. But if Nebraska ends up, if the season was going to end today, Nebraska would actually be not a 5 seed, not even a 4 seed, according to some, but a 3 seed for some people in their brackets. Do you find yourself struggling to stay calm?
A little bit. It's unfamiliar territory. Nebraska, of course, the number 15 team in the country, undefeated. So I'd argue for a 1 seed if we were going to do it today. But right. I mean, it's just fun, and we'll see what becomes of all this. I've kind of seen the stats, the Sam Hoiberg leading the assist to turnover ratio throughout the nation, and it's just fun to watch this team rise and get to where they. But I think that's where the expectation should probably be after non-con, right? Is to fight through conference play. If it goes maybe slightly worse, maybe you're talking about a 5 or 6 seed. But I mean, I don't think this team is. I really don't. I mean, I think this is a top 25 team. I don't think this is a fluke. So I think
will they be ranked by the end of the year?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they're 15th now. You don't have any belief in them?
Oh no, I have a lot of belief. I've been told that I have too much belief.
Yeah. Well, it could be.
By you.
Well, no, I'm just saying I was trying to keep it calm along the way, but here we are. We've arrived. That was the big hurdle, right? Beat a top 15 team on the road. Again, along with I think maybe one of the more impressive wins throughout this that doesn't count in the streak is beating BYU. I mean, I've seen enough. I think this is a good team.
Yeah.
Not to say that they're not going to fall short of expectations someday, maybe get upset here and there.
But
But
they're upset.
yeah, they're going to be the ones that get
They're
upset.
going to be the ones
Yeah.
that get upset. This is what we've been waiting for.
This is legitimately what I've been waiting 35 years for. So, anytime I was a baby during the, early 90s run, but that's what we're talking about is those teams. I think one of Danny Nee's teams finished in the top 12 or something like that, 11 or something like that. But, those Eric Piatkowski days. And it's been a long time coming for Nebraska. A lot of, I would say, ups and downs, but a lot of hanging out in the downs. And now to be where they are now, it's a Nebraska basketball fan's dream. I don't want it to end.
It'll be so fun to see, let's say hypothetically speaking, Nebraska is a top 5 seed in the NCAA tournament when that's all said and done. It'll be so much fun to turn on the TV channel and hear them talking about guys like Sam and Cale Jacobson, and nationally, you're going to sit there and go, well, who are these guys? And it's just a guy from Lincoln, a guy from Ashland Greenwood High School, a Berke Bayukton Gel. Like, there's going to be so many fun storylines. Nebraska's going to be, they have a chance really to be a really cool national storyline if they can continue playing at least to some degree of what they're doing right now.
Well, maybe my favorite part, and there's a lot of different things that you can say through Nebraska basketball. I think it was the Creighton game that I was referencing, but when Justin Bolus got the block to end the game, and you just sit back there and you go, that's an SEC transfer to Nebraska, and this is when things are taking off, right? It's not that he's necessarily playing a big role in the team, but how cool is that? I mean, for Southeast Community College, that's what I'm talking about. Here in Lincoln, to have a transfer on the Nebraska basketball team, along with all those other kind of local storylines, like you said, the coach's kid, all that stuff. But I think from a national point of view, you're going to get the scouting report of this team lets it fly, and they let you let it fly. Let's get a shootout. Nebraska's been winning these shootouts.
And Sam Hoiberg, I was reading some stuff yesterday from folks at Big Ten Network and things like that. There's a lot of people that feel like he's worked himself into the conversation for top 3 guard in the Big Ten Conference right now, and with the names of like Braden Smith, and I mean those are NBA caliber type of guys that they're talking about, and there's Sam just right in the middle of it all, and it's really fun, really fun to kind of watch from afar. So.
You know what I have noticed though, whenever they do, I see like people do these sons of former NBA players playing college basketball. Sam's always left out. Where's Sam Hoiberg?
He needs to be included.
That's right.
Show justice for Sam Hoiberg.
That's right.
All right, that is it for us. We will get out of here tomorrow. Plenty of stuff. AD and I will break down. Bo Pribula from the Missouri Tigers enters the portal, and so that's another quarterback with some experience that entered the portal. We'll dive into all that and so much more throughout Friday's show. Make sure you stay tuned. One-on-one with DP coming up next here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Guess what you could be getting as a gift this year?
Another year of free oil changes?
Nope. I'll give you a clue. Onk, onk.
I don't know. 6 geese a laying?
No.
Vacuum cleaner?
Better. This has 4-wheel drive.
The Nebraska Lottery's Yuletide Ride promotion is back?
Yep. Until January 20th, I just enter non-winning Merry Money holiday scratch tickets online, and we could win an SUV.
We?
Sorry, you.
Merry Money top prize odds vary by game.
This holiday season, give the gift of good taste with a gift card from Valentino's. During double discount days, double your discount from $5 to $10 free with a $50 gift card purchase. Valentino's handcrafted pizza has been a family favorite for generations, and our gift cards make the perfect holiday gift. And right now, during gift card double discount days, when you buy $50 in gift cards, get a $10 gift card free. Happy holidays from Valentino's.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Are you ready to make a difference this holiday season? Schwiezo Construction and TMCO are hosting a diaper drive December 5th through the 19th. They're collecting diapers, pull-ups, and wipes to benefit TMCO Prep Academy, the Nebraska Diaper Bank, and Forward. Drop off your donations at Schwiezo Construction, 93.7 The Ticket, Pine Lake Self-Storage, or White Elm Brewery. Together, we care for our community. For more information, please visit Schwiezo Construction's website or Facebook page today.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com. Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you.